That's the sign I'm looking for. This is it. This is the big castle. I gotta see it. I don't know if you can tell how steep this is, but it's a pretty good hike. I'm huffing and puffing. I stop and take a break about every 100 meters. I hold on to those little railings back there. Whew. We had a saying in the military, this ain't no picnic. Well, this sure is fun. I wanted an exercise adventure, and that's what I'm getting. Made it up that hill so far. I think I'm getting near the top. Well, I made it to the castle. I'm inside. This is it. We're going to see what it's all about. Aggstein. Aggstein Castle Ruins. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is torturing. They used to torture people. Yeah, I can understand that. Okay. The Aggstein Castle was most likely built at the beginning of the 12th century by Maingold III of Augsbach. In 1181, it came into possession of the Künring family of Augsbach-Gensbach. It was besieged and conquered in 1230 during the uprising led by Hadmar III and his vassals against Duke Frederick II of Austria. In the disputes over the succession of Frederick II, the Künrings switched sides a few times. Thus, Leopold Künring outmaneuvered the Austrian nobility in their revolt against Duke Albert. The last Künring, Leopold II, held the castle from 1348 to 1355. After that, it fell into disrepair. In 1477, Duke Leopold III acquired the castle and occupied it with tenants and caretakers in order to stop the raids on ships using the river. In 1529, the castle was burned by a group of Turks in the First Turkish Siege of Vienna. Once again, it was rebuilt and equipped with embrasures for artillery pieces. In 1606, Anna Freleng von Polheim and Pars, the widow of the last tenant, acquired the castle. After her death, the castle was seriously neglected. In 1685, it was transferred to Count Ernst Rudiger von Starhemberg, along with Schloss Schönbuhl. It is said that Hadmar III had considered the castle impregnable. In fact, there was no evidence that the castle was ever stormed directly by force. Only other measures, such as starvation from siege, led to the conquest of the castle. Today, the Aggstein ruins receive about 55,000 visitors annually, making it one of the most popular tourist attractions in Lower Austria. From 2003 to 2004, Aggstein Castle Restoration Project was set up with funding from the federal state of Lower Austria and the European Agricultural Guidance and Guarantee Fund. It totaled almost 50,000 euros. The project was able to make repairs and to put utilities back into working order so that it could host tourists. So this is the palace. This is the best. That's where the king sleeps? I don't know. Kind of rough. He's got a nice view, I'll give him that. Oh yeah, he's got a great view. Got a little porch out here, a little veranda. Ooh, wow. Nice view of the countryside. Oh, one of the servants over here fell asleep. One of the servants was having a rough day. Self-guided tour of the most popular castle in Austria. Okay, on to the next. Continuing with our tour. Oh, I guess it's the chapel. Still looking around. This is very interesting. I gotta say, it's worth the walk, the long walk up that hill. Oh, this is the view. That's where I started, way down there on that trail. Way back there at that town. A bunch of kids are over on that other side there. I could hear them banging around on that other parapet. This is the signal tower that I'm in now. I guess for sending signals or receiving signals. Now supposedly from up here you can see the Alps, but I'm not seeing them today. This place was labeled the bonfire area. Oh, this is the bakery. Nice. This is the bakery. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. This is the $1 million shot. Okay, they got a telescope, just what I need. I did figure this out. And yes, you can see the Alps right out there. But I don't think my camera will do the job. So they have one of these interpretive signs that explains it for you. The river and with all the peaks of the Alps in the distance. I can just barely make them out with my eyes against the clouds out there. Okay, so I climbed up this far. I love these stairs. I mean, this is worth it. I don't even mind climbing up these steps cut into the mountain, into the rock. This is fantastic. Oh, oh yeah. Worth the climb. Definitely worth it. A couple more still shots and I think I'm on my way. It was fun. Alright, so this is a model of what it used to look like when it was in good shape. Back in the old days in good repair. It's a pretty nice model. And of course, on the way out we go through the gift shop. Of course. You can buy a lot of good stuff here. You can see the battle. Buy some swords, some armor, t-shirts, honey. So as my father would always say on so many of our trips, all right, now you've seen it, get back in the car, let's get going. Except this time I have to walk down the mountain and ride the bike 30 miles to the hotel. But that's okay, it was worth it.